Okay, here we got two big boxes full of CDs that I bought at a garage sale. Either one of the best purchases I've ever made or one of the worst. But I thought I'd do a little video kind of going through, having some fun, seeing what's in here. Let's do it. Okay, so what was supposed to be a very simple and fun video, I've got lights and everything set up. Who knows? Probably way too close to me, but we'll see what ends up happening. So let's go ahead and get into this. This box was the bigger box. Not the bigger box, but I guess it was more full of CDs, and this was the one I started to look through. I should mention I got these at a garage sale, and we showed up to the garage sale. I started looking through this box, and I found like maybe 10 or so that I thought I kind of would want. She said the lady at the garage sale said it'd be about $1 per CD. And I thought, okay, that's not too bad. You know, if you're going to buy a CD new at a store, for example, like the new Taylor Swift album at Walmart costs $11.99. So I thought, you know, I have thousands of CDs, so I'm very familiar with pricing and how that stuff works. And I love music. If you're unfamiliar with my channel here or just me in general, I love all types of music, and I'm the type of person that really does like all types of music. But anyway, so I started looking through this box here, and I just was looking through the top layer, and I came up with like maybe 10 things. And so I got the idea, and I asked her, you know, would you take this box and the other box that I showed that I'll hopefully get to later? I don't know how long it'll take. But I said, can I maybe buy all of these CDs for $50? And she was immediately apprehensive. Was like, no, I don't think so. And I said, well, I can't go much over, I can't really go much over 50. And she said, could you do 60? And I thought, yeah, I think I could. So I ended up buying all these. I don't know how many there are here. I would guess over 200, though I'm not for sure. But for 60. So I just was going to go through this box with you guys and see what we come across. So I'll just start over here. Oh, I should have mentioned in looking through it, it looks like there's stuff from the 90s. There's stuff from up until 2005, maybe even some more recent than that. So who knows? Right now, first thing I pull out here is The American Dream by Blue Simone. And I open it up right away. Sure enough, looks like that is autographed. So, interesting. Let's see. Recorded at Omaha Recording Company. Bob Katz was the recording engineer. Okay. Well, for people who don't know, I worked in Omaha at a recording studio for 8 years. So that's kind of interesting. I've met Bob Katz. So I've met the guy who recorded this. So maybe there's going to be a lot of local stuff in here. That's kind of interesting, but at the same time, I kind of hope that's not the case because, in my opinion, a lot of local music kind of sucks. But anyway, we're going to rapid fire through some of these unless I find something interesting. What do we got here? Chronicles of Narnia soundtrack. Let's check. This disc is really nice and clean. That's nice. Chronicles of Narnia. I do not have this. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it says this product is licensed for promotional use only. So that may mean that maybe this collection came from a radio station that had a bunch of CDs lying around and then they got rid of them. So that'd be interesting. I don't know. We'll see. Mad Caddies, Duck and Cover. Never heard of this. No. Nothing written, no year on it. Who knows? Kind of cool artwork. Looks like it could be kind of a comedy thing. Oh, my lighting isn't set up really good for this, but could be some sort of a comedy thing. Don't know. I imagine a lot of this is going to be stuff that I don't know what it is. Hot Water Music. I don't know if that's the name of the band. No Division. I'm going to say New York. Not sure if it's Hot Water Division is the name of the band or the album by Hot Division, maybe? No Division. Hot Water Music, No Division. No idea. Looks like it's from the 90s. Sunny Day Real Estate. Okay, I've heard of that band. Sunny Day Real Estate. No track listing on the back. 1993. Ooh, one from the early 90s. I'm not a big fan of 90s music in general, so here is just a blank CD. Who knows what's on there? This just says text. This looks like, okay, 1998. Could be, okay. Record label Buddy Head. This looks like there could be 2001. Interesting. There's only 8 tracks on here, but it looks like this could be German. Just says text. No idea. Automatic 7. Okay, I believe that's a rock band. From 2000. Band Automatic 7. Autopilot Off. Also a rock band. I think just kind of a generic rock band. 2002. Okay, this is just an EP, so there's only 5 songs on here. That might be another indication that this is from a record label or from a radio station. Although if it was from a radio station, I think more CDs would have the do not sell. Okay, here is Nickelback's first album, I believe it is, from 1999. Leader of Men. I don't recognize any of the songs on here. I know their first couple albums were a little bit heavier. I'm not a big... this is from Roadrunner Records. I'm not a big hater of Nickelback. I'm not a big fan, but this is The State, their album The State. All City Affairs. Bees. This is actually 2006. This looks like it might be sort of more of a local one. It says from LA. This looks kind of interesting. I like the artwork on here. The artwork inside, it's kind of a cool cartoony thing. I don't know how much you guys can see. The lighting might be not totally wrong for this, but kind of interesting. Face to Face. Looks like it's... Oh, this is a CD from Hastings. Someone bought this in the generic 99-cent bin at Hastings. This is the store that I used to work for. Let's see. Did this come from my store? 9876. This did not come from my store. It says it's alternative punk, though. And the date was... I'm not sure if I remember how to read these. June 5th. It would have been from June 19th. And I'm not sure what year it was from. Interesting, though. Okay. 1996. Face to Face. The Blackout Pact. Hello, Sailor. This one could be like a blues record, just in looking at it. Maybe some... Oh, this one actually looks kind of cool. 2005. Might be... Some of the song tracks on here seem kind of cool. Hey, babes, I'm a zombie. Give me your brains. You punch me, I punch you. Hide the scissors, lock the door. Ghouls will try to get in your pants. That's pretty funny. Do a sound like an old-time radio. Okay, this one has me intrigued. I'm going to put this in a pile that's an intrigue pile. Now we have... What is this? Melancholy. Okay. Pennybridge Pioneers. I've heard of Melancholy. I believe they're sort of like a punky... a pop-punk band. This is from 2000. Pennybridge Pioneers. Interesting. Less Than Jake. Okay, Less Than Jake definitely is a... I believe they're sort of a pop-punk band known for using... I believe they have a trombone player, but they're a ska... Yeah, trombone player and a saxophone player. They have a... they're more of a ska band. So, okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't have any music like that. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff, so... But I've got some now. That's interesting. Show Off. This might be the same kind of thing based on what I'm looking at here. 1999. It just says Show Off. Must be self-titled. Kind of interesting looking, I guess. Lemonheads. Okay, yep. This is also... Lemonheads, I believe, are also a sort of pop punk band. Maybe more of a 90s grungy band from 1992. It's a Shame About Ray is what it's called. Just going to go out on a limb and say this is not going to be one of my favorites. Okay, we got TV on the Radio. Okay, I actually have one of these guys' albums, but this looks like a much more early one based on the album artwork. 2004. Not very good album artwork. That looks like a pretty early album from a band. Kind of interesting. This is this Hot Water Music, No Division. Again, this is the same album. So that's interesting to have two copies of this. Oh. Very interesting. So this is the same album. And it looks like it has the same track listing on it. However, on the side, on the spine, this side, you won't be able to see this, but it says Hot Water Music by No Division. On this side, however, the other side, this side is Japanese writing. So I don't know if this is the Japanese version of this. It looks, well, and actually, as I'm looking at it, they look identical, but that's very interesting. Very interesting. Who knows? The Monroe Doctrine, Far Side. This definitely looks like another punk band. But the songs are pretty long. I see 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes. There's a lot of 2 minutes, though, so it probably is a punk band, a pop punk band. 1999. Far Side, The Monroe Doctrine. Okay. The Lawrence Arms. Oh, Calcutta. This one seems like it might be kind of fun. 2006, probably another pop punk band. Seems kind of interesting though. Might be kind of a comedy one. Interesting. I'm gonna add this one to the maybe I'll listen to it soon pile. Otherwise, it's just going in the who knows if I'll really ever listen to it pile. Madball, Hold It Down. Madball, Hold It Down. 2000, Epitaph Records. I'm noticing a lot of these are from Epitaph. It looks like another pop punk band or punk band. Hopefully all this stuff isn't punk, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not a big fan of punk, and maybe I'll have a whole library of it now. Okay. The AKAs. White Doves and Smoking Guns. No year on here, though I'm going to guess early 2000s based on the artwork. Looks like another sort of pop-punk band. Could be maybe something more poppy, more rocky. Not sure. Could be something along the lines of like OK Go or something like that. Maybe one of their... But the AKAs are everywhere. That's kind of an intriguing one. The Forecast. Late Night Conversations. It says this record is clean. Right here it says this on the sticker. It says this record is clean. Suggested tracks number 2, number 5, and number 6. So that tells me that this was a promo album sent to a record, to a radio station. So that's interesting. That tells me a lot about this box. 2005. This looks like it could be interesting. The Forecast, Late Night Conversations. Throw that one over there. Water Down, All Riot. This has got to be a pop punk band or a punk band. Victory Records for sure. Maybe kind of a metal band or something, thrash band. It says Mosh Pit Etiquette on here. Is one of the tracks. Kind of interesting. I'm curious about that. I love metal, so I'm really hoping that in some of these boxes, like I know when I was going through the CDs there was like a Hawthorne Heights CD, which is kind of like a pop punk band. So I don't know if we'll have anything that's along those lines or even heavier, like some metal. But it would be nice if there was some metal. But Water Down. Let's see here. We got this looks like a rap album. P. Diddy and Bad Boy Records present We Invented the Remix. So it looks like this is a bunch of remixes. Mary J. Blige. Okay. Okay. So this is just basically a P. Diddy album. What year? 2002. Okay. Okay. I have some hip-hop or rap albums, and I enjoy some of them quite a bit. I don't have any Puff Daddy or P. Diddy or whatever he called himself at this point. Sean Combs. I don't know. Cool one. That's a major record label thing. Okay, now we got Salt and Peppa. Greatest hits. Ooh. Oh, the hits remixed. So maybe this was some sort of like a DJ thing. But this is from 1990, and it's got just remixes of a bunch of their hits, including Push It and some of their other big hits. Salt and Peppa remixed. Ooh, the songs from Dawson's Creek. Okay, Dawson's Creek soundtrack. I enjoy soundtracks. Good way to discover new albums and new bands. Good way to discover new bands. So that's pretty cool. We're almost done with the first line of CDs here. Mest. Wasting Time. Okay, Mest. This is a pop punk band, and they have a song that I like a lot. What's the Dealio? Right here. Sweet. Really fantastic production on this. Okay. Mixed by Tom Lord Alge from 2000. Very cool. Excited about this one. That's one I would have bought had I seen that in a store for the right price back in the day. Strung Out, Suburban Teenage Wasteland Blues by Strung Out. I see no date on this one. It says printed in Canada. Fat Wreck Chords. Fat Wreck Chords is the name of the... Now I saw... Okay. Probably more of a pop punk band. No cover on this one, but the back is of the actual CD, so just missing the booklet. Interesting one there. Off the Wall, Volume 4, a collection of Vans music. So this is from Vans. Okay. 2001. So we got all sorts of stuff on here. Death by Stereo, Downset, Dropkick Murphys, Guttermouth, The Hives, Pennywise, Voodoo Glow Skulls, Suicidal Tendencies. So Vans Warped Stuff, kind of an interesting pop punk compilation. That's the first row of CDs here. So my God, we got a lot to go. On to row 2. Here we got Nelly. Da Dirty Versions, The Reinvention. Interesting. What songs are on? Okay, Country Grammar, Ride With Me. Okay, so this is his big album. The one that everyone... Let's see if this one's pretty scratched up. It really needs a clean. But my play, I don't see any... I don't think I can feel the scratches, so... Not the best disc, but that's an exciting one. I don't have any Nelly albums. Soundtrack to American Pie 2. Okay, I think that falls right in line with all of this stuff that we're looking at here. So basically just pop punk rock stuff that was popular. Okay. A Sheryl Crow tribute performed by Studio 99. There Goes the Neighborhood. Dolby Surround? That's interesting. It says Dolby Surround. This recording is processed in surround sound under license from Dolby Sound Laboratories. The audio contains left, right, center, and rear sound information. However, this can be fully appreciated by those people who have purchased a surround system. In the absence of a home Dolby system, care has been taken to make sure... So what is this? It says it's a compact disc. It says compact disc digital audio. So is it information track on here? You couldn't... I don't think a regular CD can hold surround sound information. Unless there's supposed to be a DVD in here with it, but just says compact disc digital audio, Dolby Surround. Interesting. Sheryl Crow. If it's surround, that's really interesting. That goes in the interesting pile. Okay. Bad Boys soundtrack. Probably some great stuff on here. Bad Boys, never seen the movie, but everyone speaks of it pretty highly. The sequel just came out last year, I believe. Boys Set Fire. This one is a more recent one, or 2001. Boys Set Fire, band that was popular when I was in high school. In 2001, I would have been a freshman in high school, so yeah, this is probably right. I guarantee I know a song on here, probably. This is right up my alley in terms of times I would have been listening to the radio. This would have been on the radio, but another pop punk band. Thrice. This is Thrice. Which 2005 new album? Oh no, this is just a. This would be Image of the Universe. I believe this is just one song. Yes, it's just one song burned on here. So this must have been something that got sent to a record label. Okay, well, this could be kind of a valuable single for the band Thrice. Pretty famous, pretty famous pop punk band. Avail. Now, this looks like it's from the 90s. Oh, my goodness. It originally cost $12.95. Okay, this is from another one from Fat Wreck Chords. Interesting. And it's got some writing back on here. That tells me this was also one from the record radio station. I'm assuming it's similar vein to... another album by the same band. Avail. Fat Wreck Chords. Same thing. Same thing. Oh, different album, but... okay, we have Slimmer. Adult Cabaret. Oh no, Summer? Slimmer. I think it's Slimmer. Or Slimer. Must be Slimmer. 1999. I assume pop punk. The album Adult Cabaret. Bad Religion. Probably the most famous... oh, this is a double album? Nope. Just side one, side two. Interesting, okay. Well, I don't know very much about Bad Religion, but I know that in terms of the punk world, these guys are held to a very high regard. And I do know that when I was in college, which I went to college for audio recording, I learned that these guys have very well recorded albums. They sound very good. The sound quality is really good. So this is one I'm actually kind of excited to check out. Not sure what year it's from, but it looks like it's from the 2000s for sure. So, interesting. Interesting. Cool one. Zeke Dirty Sanchez. This just looks like a local thing. A lot of bad words on the song titles from 1999. Not that impressed with the artwork on that one at all. Another Bad Religion. Suffer. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, this is neat. This is Bad Religion's album from 2004, but it also says 1988, so possibly a reissue. I'm not sure. Or they have a cover song maybe on there from 1988. Let's talk about Feelings by Lagwagon. Seems like it's from the 90s. Another Fat Wreck Chords record. Okay. Interesting artwork. Probably very pop-punky, I'm guessing. Lifetime, this says promo right on it. Which I assume, again, another record radio station. Don't see a year on here, but I'm going to assume maybe early 2000s, late 90s, based on what I'm seeing. I'm thinking late 90s. I assume par for the course. Tilt. Collect 'em all. This one's got a lady singer, maybe? Kind Kind of cool. Another Fat Wreck Chords. So this is all from, a lot of it is from this same Fat Wreck Chords record label. This one was originally $13. I'm going to say this is early 2000s or late 90s. Same kind of thing. Am I covering myself here with this stack? Short music for short people. What in the heck? Fat Records presents short music for short people. 101 bands playing 30-second songs. Now that's interesting. There's the track listing. I don't know if you can see. Short music for short people. 101 bands playing 30-second songs. That's pretty cool. It just says the names of the band, I believe, on here. Yeah, Blink-182, Lagwagon, Gwar, Diesel Boy, NoFX, Offspring. That's pretty cool. White flag, anti-flag, black flag. Oh, that's pretty funny. They have a black flag, white flag, and anti-flag songs. Those 3 songs right in a row. I will probably never listen to this because I hate stuff like 30-second songs, but that's a cool album. That one might be worth some money. Rhythm Collision. All Bombs Away. I assume same kind of thing. Looks like it's from the late 90s, maybe mid-90s, based on the artwork. Could also be a cheap album from the early 2000s. Move that forward a little bit. Taking Back Sunday. I remember this album being in stores, and I'm sure some of the songs on here being on the radio. So that's kind of cool. 2004. This would have been when I was, a junior in high school. I bet I'll know some of the stuff on there. Riverboat Gamblers. To the Confusion of Our Enemies. Seems like another pop punk one. Got the fist on the front. I think I want to say I've heard of the Riverboat Gamblers. See, I like albums when there's a mix of different things on them, and the album wasn't hindered by the recording process, trying to make something that we can recreate alive. Okay, here's Hawthorne Heights. Definitely this album there were songs. Oh, this is a double album even, too. Featuring Atreyu. Okay. Exclusive episode not seen on TV. Hosted by JT of Hawthorne Heights. Don't know what that is, but... So this is from Hawthorne Heights album from 2005. So there will definitely be stuff on here that I know, for sure. So, that's pretty cool. And then I think... Death by Stereo. These guys, I have another album of theirs. I think I may have had one in here earlier, but this looks like the album artwork on this is sweet. It's like sort of Mexican Day of the Dead mariachi inspired. I don't know if that would reflect in the music at all, but that's pretty cool. This is just Death by Stereo, Death for Life. Pretty cool. Alistair, Before the Blackout. From 2005. Could be, I assume, just a band like these other ones that we're talking about. I don't know. Another Hawthorne Heights album. Silence in Black and White. This is another one of their very famous ones that I recall. I think this is from, that says 2004. Life on Sunday. Anyway, another album that I definitely would have been on the radio when I was in high school. The band A Wilhelm Scream. Pretty cool. Mute Print by Wilhelm Scream. 2004. Seems like maybe there was different collections from people in here, but that's pretty cool. This is one of the ones I picked out of a different stack. This is Evanescence's third album. Just their self-titled. The one that's got, what was her big song off here? What You Want, I guess. The Other Side. I don't know. I love Evanescence. I'm not one of those Evanescence haters, but this, I already have this album. I have the deluxe edition of this, actually, but sometimes it's nice to have 2 copies of an album, especially nowadays when you can't really find CDs anymore. And then, we got this one I also picked from the other stack. This is Pink, Misunderstood. I've always enjoyed this songs off this album that were pop songs, but like or hit songs, but Just Like a Pill, Don't Let Me Get Me. Great drums on this album. So never heard the full album, so that's kind of exciting. Then we have, oh, okay, promotional use only. Interesting. Atreyu, The Curse. I actually have this album as well. This is a heavier one. This is a bit of a heavier album than all this other stuff. But this is another one that I picked and bought because I already have it, but I knew it's a good album. The Letters Organize, Dead Rhythm Machine. This one seems pretty cool, just looking at the artwork. I don't recognize any of the bands that they're thanking in the liner notes, just as I see. But the cool artwork. This one, it definitely is an intriguing one to me. All right, that was line 2. So now we got line 3, Uncle Kracker, one of my sister's favorite albums of all time. I love this album. I actually was just listening to it the other day. And I only have the clean version, so now I have the unedited version. So that's cool. Beastie Boys, I think this is their License to Kill, License to Ill. So this is the one with Girls and Brass Monkey, Slow and Low, 1986. I don't have any Beastie Boys albums, if you can believe it. Usher's album, Confessions. Okay, that's interesting. 2004. Usher. Got no Usher, but I'm okay with a little R&B, I guess. Now I see in here... Well, let's do these first. Let's see. We got Destiny's Child. Wait a second. I thought... Oh, yeah, Beyonce right in the front. Writings on the Wall. This got waterfalls on it. Don't think so. Say My Name. Jumpin', Jumpin'. I don't know if this is their first album. From 1999. Destiny's Child. Pretty cool. Unstoppable Alternative of the 90s. Ugh. Compilation. Fugees. The Score. I have seen this album many times in the record store I used to work at. This is the edited copy, so that's kind of cool. The Fugees. I've never heard this album. I don't really know what it is at all, but I'll bet you I know one of the songs off here because I've seen that album so much. Soundtrack to the movie City of Angels. Eric Clapton, Goo Goo Dolls, Peter Gabriel, Alanis Morissette, Jimi Hendrix, U2. Now we got in here a nifty little box. This looks like it was from a books of some kind, like a... All right, well, let's see what this is. All right, Hanson, Middle of Nowhere. Please tell me bop's on here. Oh, yeah. Bop, did it, bop. Can't go wrong with some Hanson. Shaggy, Boombastic, full-length album. I don't see It Wasn't Me on here, which was obviously his huge hit. But pretty cool, though. Shaggy. Aerosmith. I don't have a single Aerosmith album, and this is like a... I think this is a greatest hits. Aerosmith Big Ones. It's got Dude Looks Like a Lady. Crying. Janie's Got a Gun. I don't see that other song. That was a big hit of theirs. Classic Club Mix, Dance Jams. Just an electronic compilation. Kind of cool. Dropkick Murphys. It's totally fitting in the theme of what we got here, but this is a double album with a bonus DVD. That's pretty cool. This is Blackout by the Dropkick Murphys. Mudhoney. March to Fuzz. I've heard of Mudhoney, and there's a ton of songs on here. Probably shorter songs, but this is also looks like a double album. That's pretty cool. Rarities and B-sides, I see. So best of and rarities and B-sides. Okay. that's cool. Don't have any of their music, so... let's see what we got here. Daniel Lanois, Belladonna. Never heard of that. ...2005. Don't know what it is. Folly. Insanity Later. This could be a metal band. Looking at it, looks like it could be. New Jersey. 2004. Triple Crown Records. That'll go over here. Meloncolin again. Okay, we had a Meloncolin earlier. Kingwood. Interesting. The Slackers. Wasted Days. 2000. Seems like it's following along the... Well, this one might be more of a ska band. They have quite a few members in them, in the band. So, that's kind of cool. Might be, maybe even some reggae? I don't know. This one could be kind of interesting, but... Hellcat Records? Take a chance on that. The Bouncing Souls, the gold record. Enhanced CD. 2006. Oh, from Epitaph Records. Pretty terrible artwork. Pretty horrible font on here. But it's interesting. Got kind of a Western, I guess, feel to it. I don't know. Left Alone. Lonely Starts and Broken Hearts. This is definitely a punk band. Definitely a punk band. Based on the mullets, or not the mullet, the mohawks alone. So, okay. Interesting. Saves the Day. Interesting. That's, I think they're kind of a Christian rock band. Santa Monica, 2001. Saves the Day. I'm sure I've heard a song of theirs. That was Saves the Day, Stay What You Are. Happy Holidays from MXPX. A Christmas album. One song. Christmas Day from MXPX. This could be a more worth something single. Paul Westerberg. Stereo. Also looks like punk music. Kind of cool. Face to Face. How to Ruin Everything. Another face-to-face one. I think we had one earlier. Also looks like another... Oh, this is for also Vagrant Records. I believe another punk album. Neil Young. Interesting. Mirrorball. Interesting. Okay, well, Neil Young. I don't have any Neil Young albums, so that's kind of cool. Disasters. 1984. Definitely another punk album based on what it looks like. Cool. Now we have... This looks like it could be something that was printed. Kansas Legacy. This looks like it could be like a home printed one. This could be rap. Legacy. Cancer, but spelled with a K, like Kansas. And I don't know if that's intentional. That's interesting. Probably just horrific, but... now we have a Less Than Jake EP. Very old 4-track recordings of some old Less Than Jake songs. Looks like we got a couple. Here's Mest with Cadillac and It's Over. So this is a sampler. What is this? Statistics Often Lie. This could be some sort of a self-help disc or something. No idea. This looks like I should know what this is, but I don't know. It just says lip. It's a coin. The Victory. I don't know. I feel like I should know what that is, but I don't. River City Rebels. This is another CD sampler. Here we have... Ooh. What on earth is this? Toshimaru Nakamura. Toshimaru Nakamura. Lucio Capace. Don't know what this is at all, but that's pretty cool. It could be some sort of a... Recorded in Amsterdam. No input mixing board. Soprano saxophone. Bass clarinet. Interesting. I got excited when it was like a Japanese artist, but if it's saxophone and clarinet, who knows what that is. Here's another October Game. I've never heard of that. 3 songs. Looks like it could be another CD sampler. American Eyes. Never touched anything that bleeds. This is also another CD sampler. No artwork on this at all, just American Eyes. It says release date October 11, 2005 on Side 1 Dummy Records. And then there's 6 tracks on here. So definitely from a radio station. Propagandhi. Potemkin City Limits. No idea what that is. And the last thing in here, Punk Rock Strike. Some sort of a... If you paid more than $2 for this, you got ripped off. Punk Rock Strike, I assume it's some sort of a compilation disc. Okay, well, that's the whole first layer. Let's keep going. Unwritten Law. Oh, cool. Unwritten Law, I really enjoy. They had an album that came out when I was in high school, I think in 2004, 2005, and I really liked that album a lot. This is from 1996, though, so I'm going to guess this is probably significantly more punky, but that's pretty cool. This is Oz Factor, or OZ Factor, not sure how you're supposed to pronounce it. That's pretty exciting, though, like Unwritten Law. Aha, the Cranberries. I think the lady from the Cranberries just died recently. 1994, this is No HUD to... Oh, I can't read that. Oh, No Need to Argue. No Need to Argue. Okay. Well, Cranberries, very famous album by a famous band. Not a big fan of theirs, but cool. Punchline, Action. Par for the course, I believe. Less Than Jake. Live from Uranus. So this might be a live album. In which case I think I'd like it even less than a regular Less Than Jake album. And I believe this is the same album. No? Less Than Jake, Hello Rock View. Interesting. Same kind of artwork. So I wonder if this is... Well, Less Than Jake from 1998. That's cool. Ooh, Elvis Costello and the Attractions. Armed Forces. Okay, this is kind of cool. This one seems like it might be interesting. (1993), but also 1997, 1980. Okay, so there must be either some older songs on here. What's so funny about Peace, Love, and Understanding? So there must be some... okay, so this is pretty cool. Elvis Costello and the Attractions. I don't have any albums from him, but I'm aware of his work. That's pretty cool. Elvis Costello, another one. My Aim Is True. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe I don't really know what he sounds like, but I'm... Interestingly enough, both of these albums say they're extended plays. So they've both got 13 tracks on them, and then there's an additional, like, 10 songs. So that's pretty cool, but some of these songs are pretty short. Maybe he was a punky guy, and I just am not aware of that. But that's pretty cool. 2 albums that are very similar there. The Living End, another promotional use only. I believe pop punk. Oh no, maybe not. Probably pop punky. But this guy plays an upright bass based on this photo. That's kind of interesting. Rock Against Bush, Volume 1. I remember when these came out. Sort of pop-punk bands at the time. And everyone hated George Bush. Buck 09. Another one that I believe is all autographed. Buck 09. 1997. Cool. Pedro the Lions. Achilles Heel. Really love the look of this one. Really like the look of this one. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like it. Pedro the Lion. Achilles Heel. I don't know what this is at all. I like the look of it, though. I judge that book by its cover. The Early November. I Am the Avalanche. Another four tracks. A demo. An acoustic song live from Philadelphia. Not a big fan of EPs. The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Okay, this is another ska band. This is More Noise and Other Disturbances. The band Limp. Fine Girl. 4 or 5 songs. Another EP. Your Enemy's Friend. You Are Being Videotaped. Interesting artwork. Interesting. I can't... Buddy Head Records. Well, sounds interesting. Gun Mole. Anger management in 4 chords or less. Love the artwork on this one. You know what? I like the artwork on this one enough. Pop punk band. Punk band. Gun Mole, 4 chords or less. Well, it looks like I got a ton of Death to the Pixies. The Pixies, yeah. Cool, this should be a 2-disc. Oh, we got our first no-show. First disc is not there. Second disc is there. Interesting. Too bad. Not a fan of the Pixies, though, so. 10-foot pole, Unleashed. I assume it's the same kind of junk all this stuff is. Holden's Catch? Holden's Catch. I love the font on this one. This one looks like it could be more gothy, metal-y. Yeah. Megadeth. A metal band. Hidden Treasures. 8 songs. From 1996. 95. I think 96, most recent album on here. Well, Megadeth, that's a rock metal band. Matchbook Romance. Motion City soundtrack. Okay, there's only 4 songs on here, so it's another EP. Whoa. Whoa. I have never seen a disc like this. Look at that. It's, I don't know if you can tell, it is cool. Where it's burned, that's silver, but the rest of it is just clear. Oh. This is like a picture vinyl, but it's a CD. Dude, Matchbook Romance. That goes in the extra special pile. That's awesome. Angels and Airwaves. This is the band with the guy from Blink-182, the singer. I forget his name at the moment, but it's pretty cool. They were a pretty important... that was a pretty important album. MXPX. This is my first MXPX album. They're a very famous punk band. I think probably one of the most famous ones. Here's 2 more of that October Game CD. So maybe this is like a local thing. But I got a couple of those. That EP, the October Game. The Nixons. I've definitely seen this album. The Nixons. I've seen this album in a store. A lot of pop punk here. Socratic. Lunch for the Sky. I like this one. Artwork is cool. Give that one a try. I'm really basing stuff on the artwork. Hey, here's another. Oh, here's a couple. There's a couple more. Interesting. So a bunch more of these. The October game. So I've got like a bunch of these. Must have been a local thing. Mixed and produced by the October game at home. Don't know where home is. It doesn't say. So who knows what that is. Here's just a loose CD. Another blank, or another CD, just a burned CD. Newfound Glory. Nothing Gold Can Stay. This is one of their older albums from 1999, before they hit it big. Cool for them. Cool for me. Pearl Jam. Not a fan of Pearl Jam at all. Don't have any Pearl Jam albums, but hey, it's good that I got one now. Buddyhead, another Buddyhead album. This is a 2-disc one. Oh, okay, this is Buddyhead Records. Okay, so what do we got on here? Dillinger Escape Plan. They're the only band that I've heard of, I believe, Burning Brides, maybe. The Icarus Line. Ink and Dagger, that's a sweet band name. I don't think my kind of stuff, but cool. I'm not a fan of the Dillinger Escape Plan, but okay. Selections from Beyond and Back, the X Anthology. I don't know what this is at all. Not for sale. Promotional copy. Elektra Entertainment. No idea. X is all it says. I assume it's a punk band like all this stuff. Cobra? Coho. Things Change. Coho. That's a sweet cover. Very sweet cover. Digging that cover. And the artwork on here, very cool. Minimalistic, silhouette-y stuff. Lit. I have seen this album as well. Another band, My Own Worst Enemy on here. I believe that's the song I know from them. Lit. Famous band. Ska Funk Rasta Punk. Skank and Pickle. Ska thing. Road Zombie. Nah. Not up my alley. Anne Beretta. To All Our Fallen Heroes. Anne Beretta. This band looks like they're trying to be hardcore, but I'm sure they're the same as every other band out here in this pile. Vendetta Red. I think I've heard of this. That one might be a little bit heavier. That'll go on my good pile. Slick Shoes. Another punk band. Boys Set Fire. Okay, this is an early album of theirs. And there's 2 albums in here. Ah, there's a DVD as well. That's kind of cool. Comes with a DVD. Doesn't say that on here. I'm guessing it had a slipcover at one point. The Boys Set Fire, and it is called The Misery Index. Notes from the Plague Years. That could be kind of interesting. And it's got the DVD. Hey, my first ever Alice in Chains album. Dirt. Uh-oh. Yep. Dirt. Alice in Chains. That's cool. Don't have any Alice in Chains albums, so that's pretty cool. The Vandals. The same kind of crap that all this stuff is. Your Enemy's Friends Again. I already got a copy of this one. The artwork was interesting to me. Get Up the Get Up Kids. Guilt Show. Vagrant Records. Another Vagrant Records one. Ultimate Fake Book. This will be laughing week. At least they look like kind of a fun band. To be honest, I'm pretty disappointed with this. Ooh. Weezer. Pinkerton. But I don't know if this is the regular cover of the album. It's like this sweet Japanese artwork. Weezer, Pinkerton. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting, that one. Less Than Jake. I think I've got their whole discography pretty much in here. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Hometown Throwdown. 1998. That looks terrible artwork. Ministry. Oh. The Land of Rape and Honey. Ooh. Ministry. That's interesting. I will definitely listen to that one. There's even a little butterfly sticker on the back. Pretty funny. Okay. Remastered from the original recording. Well, what is it? Oh, Bad Religion, Against the Grain. Okay, this is remastered. From 1991, it looks like. Oh, I bet that just sounds just awful. In-store play, Midtown, Save the World. This is one for playing in whatever store it was. I wonder what kind of a store this was. These guys don't look too crazy. Midtown, Save the World, Lose the Girl. Moby, Animal Rights. Okay, got some Moby here. Some electronic music, trip hop music stuff. That's cool. I wish there'd be more like that. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. This one looks like a much more produced one. A Jackknife to a Swan. Cool artwork for sure. Cool artwork for sure. The Sleeping, Questions and Answers. The Slackers, remastered, plus 3 unreleased tracks from the original sessions. That looks like another ska band, so that's cool. Punk-O-Rama Volume 10. 2 discs here. Both discs there. That's pretty cool. Black Keys. Pfft. They're not punk. That's ridiculous. The Matches. Oh, that's a DVD. Oh, what's the DVD? Huh. It's a DVD. We got Melancholy, Matchbook Romance, Tiger Army, The Matches, Bad Religion, Black Keys, Horror Pops, Dropkick Murphys. I don't know if it's music videos. But that's pretty cool, though. Good way to introduce me. In Low, The Recovery. Oklahoma's best-kept secret of hardcore punk greatness returned from a long overdue following the 2003's album. Oklahoma's long-lost whatever. Youth Group, Skeleton Jar. Ah. Dropkick Murphys Singles Collection Volume 2. Bunch of Dropkick Murphys songs. From First to Last. Voted on one of the top 10. From First to Last. Why do I know that name, From First to Last? Was that the band that the guy from Skrillex was the singer of? From First to Last? What's their names? Give me their names, band. Give me their names, liner notes. Sonny Moore. I think that's Skrillex. I think that's the guy from Skrillex. Unless I'm totally wrong, in which case I'm a big idiot. But I'm pretty sure that's Sonny Moore. Sonny is the name of the Skrillex. So, that's cool. From First to Last album. Aha, another October game. That brings our total of that up to like 10. Less Than Jake. Another one of their albums. Then we got Bad Religion and remastered from the original. Oh, Bad Religion as well. So these are some... I got a lot of Bad Religion catalog here, so that's kind of cool. Just notice how I'm excited about that, but not the Less Than Jake. Small Brown Bike. The Red The Riverbed. This looks like a local thing. Berkeley, California, though. Lookout Records. Huh. This one seems kind of interesting. Probably a terrible punk album, but who knows. The Nobodies, Generation Triple X. Great for you. Hot Water Music. The new What Next. This is another Hot Water Music one. Great album artwork. Darkest Hour. Haha, give me some metal. Give me some heavy stuff. Give me some of that. Give me some more of that. I want more of that. Dillinger 4. Midwestern Songs of the Americas. Whoa, he was bleeding a lot on his bass guitar. Oh boy. Hello, we are the Militia Group. This is a various artists. I assume all punk stuff. Above the City, Smoke or Fire. Fat Wreck Chords. Adeline, Every Dog Will Have Its Day. Adeline Records Compilation 2. Yep. Bunch more, whatever. Hey, Green Day's on here, I guess. That's kind of cool. More pop punk. London Calling. The Clash. I don't have any Clash albums. Pretty cool. Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. Blow in the Wind. This is another ska sort of pop punk band. Good for them. 9 Inch Nails. Pretty Hate Machine. Now that's nice. I don't have any 9 Inch Nails. So that's cool. And yeah, I know I should own more now on 9 Inch Nails. Another Bad Religion. Keep it in the spot within Bad Religion. Maniacal Laughter. Bouncing Souls. Seems like it could be a cool Halloween album. I don't know. Bouncing Soul. Sorry, I'm getting a big stack here. Almost done with this, though. Sick of It All. Life on the Ropes. Very fantastic artwork on this. Deserves a spot over here just because for that. Zox. The Wait. Who knows what this is, but the songs are pretty long, so we'll see what that is. The Toasters. Skaboom! Scab, I don't care. Six Hung Sprung. Beautiful noise. Same crap. Another Limp album. Great for you. Menace. The Story So Far. Hey, we got some Eclipse stickers in here. Don't know what that is at all. Don't worry, we don't have very much more. I won't cover myself. Thursday. There's 2 of them in here. Okay, interesting. Now Thursday, if I remember correctly, they have a song that's called Patrick Something. I don't know if it's on this album. Probably not. But I think they're one of the only bands I've ever come up. This is another one from a radio station. They've got songs that you can play, that they could play. Nights Like These, The Faithless. That seems kind of cool. Storming Valhalla. I doubt it's Viking metal, though. Hey, The Used. I know this. The Taste of Ink. Cool, I do not have this album yet. That's worth it for this almost. I think I've gotten 66 CDs worth of Neil Young and Crazy Horse. Wheeled. Good for them. Terrible album cover. Challenger. Give people what they want in lethal doses. Kind of interesting. I take it back with the cover thing. MXPX. This is the one with the skateboard on the front. I've seen this album. Nativity in Black, a tribute to Black Sabbath. I think I actually just bought this at a garage sale a couple of months ago. This is the White Zombies on here. Megadeth. Pretty cool. Corrosion Conformity. Tribute to Black Sabbath. City Rockers, a tribute to The Clash. It's kind of cool. Oh, looky. More October, or whatever it is. The October game. That brings our total of that up to like 1 million. If each one of these would be worth $10, boy, I just made $100. This is very, very heavy. Minor Threat. 1989. Oh, boy. Complete discography on 2 discs. Interesting. I bet these songs are just horrific. If you could fit... whatever. 1989. Sugar. File under easy listening. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sure this is some dumb pop-punk band. That's the last one from here. Let's stop for a while and see what we got.